Hello everyone, and once again this is part 3 of episode number 6, and in this I would be covering our journey on day number 28. Once again, since this is going to be a big video, I am again dividing it into two parts, part 3a and part 3b. This would be part 3a of episode number 6, and in this video I would be covering the temples at Burugadda and Mellacheruvu. On day 28, we started from our hotel at Suryapet and our first destination, Adivaraha Lakshmi Narasimha Venugopala Swami Temple at Burugadda. The Sri Adivaraha Lakshmi Narasimha Venugopala Swami Temple is a place of worship dedicated to Lord Vishnu in his various forms, including Sri Salmalikanda Adivaraha, Lakshmi Narasimha and Venugopala. The temple is almost 900 years old, built around 1175 AD and constructed during the time of Prataparudra Maharaja and Satrapallam Raja. Few accounts say it's around 1250 years old. Kakatiya Raja Sri Bollam Satram Raju built the temple. Here, Sri Lord Varaha Narasimha is the Sri Krishna Mula Virat, and besides of Mula Virat, Sri Ranganayaki Ammavaru are installed. The temple has significance for people worshipping here for marriages and to gain children. Mudupum, or tying knot in cloth with one sankalpam, is done here. Although there is no front gopuram, the temple follows a typical Dravidian architecture with a shikhara above the sanctum and a mandapa or hall in front of it. The beautiful prakhara around the mandapa and the shikhara shows the typical design of a Dravidian style of temple. There are small shrines on the sides of the main shikhara dedicated to various other deities. The 24 feet long Ananta Padmanabha Swami statue is the main highlight and brings a sense of peace. Not much information is available about the temple, but the presence of the images of the 12 alvars in one of the chambers at the back of the sanctum, along with the majestic idols of Varaha Lakshmi Narasimha Venugopala Swami at the sanctum are the main highlight of the temple, along with the peaceful and pious environment inside and around the temple. There are various small temples outside the main temple too, which makes the entire surroundings and area very serene. The pillars inside the sanctum are another special highlight, reflecting a typical Kakatiyan style of design. We next move towards Mellacheruvu to visit the famous Swayambhu Lingeshwara temple. Situated at a distance of just around 1 kilometer from Mellacheruvu railway station, Sri Swayambhu Lingeshwara temple is one of the most celebrated temples in Nalgonda district. The presiding deity of the temple is Swayambhu Lingeshwara Swami, who is believed to be self-manifested Shiva. Considered to be at least 1000 years old, the temple was constructed by the Kakatiyas and located around 91 kilometers from Nalgonda, 52 kilometers from Miryalaguda, and 200 kilometers from the capital city of Hyderabad. One of the unique features about the temple is the hole at the top of Shivalingam, also known as Swayam Abhishekam Linga or self-purifying Linga. The hole is around 2 inches from where water keeps flowing in all seasons. The water never dries up, regardless of the season. The water is believed to be sacred and devotees collect it as tirtham, holy water. The water in the depression remains constant, never overflowing or drying up. Even when the water is removed, it quickly refills. This phenomenon amazes visitors and adds to the temple's mystique. The Shivalinga at Mellacheruvu is distinctly white, which is rare and considered highly auspicious by the devotees. This white hue adds to the divine and sacred aura of the linga. There is a Nandi in front of Shivalinga. Along with this, it is also claimed that the linga is slowly growing in height, much like the Vinayaka idol at Kanipakam. It is said that it happens every 12 years and is particularly noticeable during Pushkaram festival. Devotees and priests have observed and marked these changes, which serve as physical evidence of the phenomenon. The Shivalinga at Mellacheruvu connected to all 5 elements or Panchabhutas. Reflecting the region's rich cultural heritage is the temple's architecture and the rituals and festivals that are conducted here. The temple follows a typical Dravidian style with Gopuram in front, a Prakaram and a big Mandapam leading to the Garbhagriha beneath the Shikhara. There is a Gopuram at the rear also, but no side Gopurams. A sub-shrine is present on the right side of the main Shikhara dedicated to goddess Ishwareshwari. According to legend, the sufferings due to the drought of the residents of Mellacheruvu compelled Lord Shiva to appear at Mellacheruvu forest area from the 1000-pillar temple at Hanamkonda. The Yadava emperors came upon the Swayambhu Shivalinga when they observed that a cow from the herd was bringing milk to a particular location in the forest. Even when the linga was taken off, it remained in the place. As a result of supernatural vision, Yadava ruler Boin Mallana constructed the temple in 1156 and named Mellacheruvu the Dakshin Kashi or Southern Kashi. The Shivalinga at the temple is unique because it sits on a base, a Navatam, made up of two plates. Typically, a Shivlinga is associated with a single base that is in contact with the ground. The two-plate base structure at Mellacheruvu is considered highly unusual. On the back of the Shivalinga, some marks resemble the plates of hair which are associated with the Ardhanarishwara form, representing composite form of Shiva and Parvati, or combination of male and female energies. Along with these, idols of Hara Parvati, Parvati, Subramanya or Kartikeya, Navagrahas and Ganesha are also kept at the temple. Well friends, this is the end of part 3a. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do not miss part 3b, in which I would be covering the remaining places that we traveled on day 28.